All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live in period 5, and today is an exciting day because today you're getting into your very first MIT Android app. And this is what really graphic design is all about, because you want to create graphics that go into your app so that you can sell your graphics and you can sell your app, and that's where you make a lot of money. Are you with me? So this is why we developed the Gimp graphic design class, because when I teach 7th and 8th graders how to create this app that you're going to create today, please don't blow bubbles. If you are going to chew gum, just chew it, but you don't have to blow bubbles, do we? Okay? So the problems that I found in the past, and I taught this every quarter for 2 years, 6 times a day, okay? So do the math on that. 6 times a day for 4 quarters. I got new classes every single quarter because we were on quarters there, okay? So 6 times 4 last year was 24 classes that I taught. The year before that was 24 classes. So I've taught this class 48 times. And every single student that had problems didn't have problems with the Android app making. They had problems with Gimp. So guess what we did? We started a Gimp class that you guys now know how to Gimp. How many people in here know how to do some Gimping? Some graphic designing, okay? So today what we want to do is create an app, and I want to create the PacMan app, okay, where we can actually put PacMan on the screen, make him jump, and make him move left, right, up, and down. Okay, did you guys create left, right, up, and down buttons? Yes, you did. So we're actually going to use those buttons. So you're going to see everything that you created in this class start getting implemented into your Android app that you actually can get to use. Why do we do that? Because, guys, if you can Gimp and graphic design anything, when you post your app on the App Store, no one can ever come back and sue you saying, hey, you used my arrow, or hey, you used my character. Are you with me? That's why you got to be able to Gimp, because you got to be self-sustained. You got to be a self-sufficient company where you can make everything in-house and then post it. Nobody can ever come back to you. It's all your ideas and all your creations. Yeah. Yes, and you're right. This is copywriting today. We are making PacAttac. But are we actually making the PacMan? No. Are we going to publish it? No. If you would make this app and not be intelligent enough to not publish it, then you have a problem. Are you with me? So, little service announcement right here. Don't try to go to the Android App Store and spend $25 to become a developer and then try to post this on the App Store, because you will get sued. Okay? And that's a good thing to talk about right now as you make your first app, guys. Number one, it only takes $25. How many people in here could probably go and get $25? You probably got 25 bucks right now. So, guys, you could actually, now listen to this for a second. I would love it if you would listen to me. Okay? And I told you to do a Gmail cloud last night, did I not? I mean, did I tell you to go do homework? Okay, well then you got to figure it out. You got to problem solve. All right, so guys, this class is like no other. Are you with me? You're not going to write an English paper and go publish it and make money. You're not going to go do some math problems, publish it, and make money. In this class, you can actually spend 25 bucks. What some people in this class already have. You could go spend $25, register as an Android app developer, and then start posting your apps that you're making through this that I'm going to show you today on the App Store, and you can start getting downloads and making money. Can you name any other class that you can do that? No. And by the way, when you post it, everybody in the entire world could download it. Okay, like if you would do an art picture, like let's say you go to art class, because I think art's like the only other class that's really kind of close to this. If you would go and paint an art picture, right? An art painting, whatever. And you post it, I guess, on the internet, right? I guess people get to see it. And then people could buy your one picture. But guess what? How many people can download your app? Infinite, right? Millions, billions, right? Okay. So that's where this is powerful. So let's go to Google. You're going to go into Google and you're going to type in MIT App Inventor 2. You're looking for version 2, not 1. I'm going to tell you everything you need to do. This video is going to be comprehensive and slow, and it's going to tell you everything you need to do. How many people see this little app antenna? Okay. You want to click on this link. And it already knows who I am. Okay? It's not going to know who you guys are because I log in all the time. I log in so much it already knows my username and password because it's saved on here. You guys need to log in with your Gmail account, email, and your password. It may ask you to take a survey. The answer is never. Okay? Log in. I'm walking around right now to see if you're logging in. You're going to MIT App Inventor. You're logging in with your username and password. Okay? You guys were all asked last night, do you have a Gmail? I don't care whose Gmail you use. You know, if you have to, use your friend's Gmail. Yeah. Yeah. Log in with your username and password.
Now it has me go to my phone. It has to verify.
Then do it. Verify it with your phone. You have to. Whatever you got to do, you got to log in.
It says enter your name.
You should be entering in your... Did you enter in, like, register? Do you not have a Gmail account?
I do. I entered that.
I know, but I don't have my phone on me. Can I borrow anybody's phone?
Okay. So is this your email? Okay. All right. So go ahead and enter your name. That's fine. Yes. Okay, continue. If it asks you to take the survey, you can say never. You don't ever have to take the survey with MIT. Unless you want to.
I want to take a survey.
Yeah.
What is a survey? Wait, what's this?
I don't figure it out.
Thank you for your help.
Hold on.
Well, you guys are allowed to use your brain when you're using a computer. Are you with me?
Yeah, but I
You know, just read what does it say. Read what the message says. We're going to start a new project. Just wait. You're already ahead of everybody. You're fine. You need to see the green screen here, okay? You guys. Okay. You guys should see an environment a little bit like mine right here. Okay. You guys need to see an environment like this, but you're not going to have an app on it yet because you don't have any. Okay. So I need everybody to get logged in. Who's getting logged in? Who's in? All right. And guys, I'm making a video on this. If you can't get this confirmed tonight, then just sit and watch. I'm okay with that. Okay? And once again, you know, when I ask you to go home and create a Gmail account and get it verified, I mean, that's what I ask you to do. Are you with me? Okay? There's a reason why I ask you to do homework, and guys, I'm not the ones that ask you to do homework. That's ridiculous. Okay? In order for you to log in, do you have to have a Gmail account and a password? The answer is yes. Okay? That's what you got to do. Can you throw that away? Didn't I ask you not to blow bubbles earlier? Can you go throw it away? Go throw it away. Okay, you're not supposed to have gum in the computer lab anyway, and if you're going to sit here and blow bubbles, then my answer to that is you need to go. I want to solve that problem. Are you with me? Because I'm a problem solver. Well, I'm going to ask you to throw it away. Okay? All right. So, who's in? Let me see who's in. All right, who's not in? What's the problem? Is it asking you to verify the account? So yeah, you got to do all that stuff. You got to verify the account. It's just the computer checking to make sure it's you. Yeah.
It looks like your Google account can't go here.
Can't go there?
Then make another one. How do I do that?
It should verify something to your phone. You can get a text message, a phone call, or something. I don't know. You got to problem solve that and figure it out tonight. Just watch for today. Okay, guys. If you got old guys, okay. If you got old phone numbers and old passwords, you got to create a Gmail account that you can get in within right now. Okay, are you with me? If you have to, go ahead and just say I'm going to create another Gmail account and create another Gmail account right now. The only problem is it's probably going to ask you to verify it, and then you need to verify it with somebody's phone. Okay? If you have to, you can send it to my phone, but I really don't want to give out my cell phone number. Are you with me? But if you got a friend that's sitting next to you and they have a cell phone, feel free to text it to them and get the verification code. Are you guys with me on that? Problem solve. Guys, what do we do in IT?
Problem solve.
Problem solve. So what do you got to do? You got to problem solve. All right? You guys have to problem solve. Why? Because that's what we do in IT. That's what we do in life. All right? Are you guys with me on this?
I didn't have to connect.
Okay. If you have to, just sit and watch, okay? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go up here to projects. Does everybody see projects, connect, build, help? All right. So we're going to go to projects and start new project. The first thing you always have to do when you're building an app is you have to know the name of your project. When I ask my students in 7th and 8th grade class, we always go through a day of engineering designing where we draw out the app and what the GUI is going to look like. GUI stands for Graphical User Interface. That is the space that you see here. Are you with me? Your graphics. That's what you put your graphics on. Graphical User Interface. What's GUI stand for? Which I call GUI all the time. What's your GUI stand for? Yeah. Right, graphical user interface. Every time you guys use an app, you're interfacing with graphics and buttons and text boxes and all that good stuff. Who creates that? We do, the developer, right? So today we're going to call this PacAttac. PacAttac, period 5, quarter 2. Okay? Yeah. What do you want to call it? So what does it matter what we call it, right? Why would you, I mean. All right, PacAttac, period 5, quarter 2. We're going to hit OK. It's going to start a new project. Okay. This is your app screen. First thing I want to tell you right now is your app screen is 300 by 400 pixels. Should you guys know the width and height of your screen? Yes, you should. Okay. Have we talked about graphics over here this year? Yeah, we have. Okay. Knowing the height and width of your, do you guys know the height and width of your characters? Yeah. 30 by 30, PacMan, 30 by 30, right? Should we know what our screen size is? Yeah. The first thing you should learn is your screen is 300 pixels across, 400 down. And that's just on this guy here. Could it change on every single phone that people use? Yeah. Are all phones the same size? No. Are all tablets the same size? Are all computers the same size? No. So in general, when you're developing, this is going to be a 300 by 400 screen here. Are you with me on that? By the way, most screens in computer science are a 3-to-4 ratio. This right here is 3-to-4 ratio. It's longer than it is tall. Okay, your tablet's 3-to-4 ratio. My phone, 3-to-4 ratio. Your phone, 3-to-4 ratio. Most phones are 3-to-4 ratio. Okay? All right, so let me explain. This is called the IDE environment, Integrated Development Environment. This is where you build. Okay? So let's go over here to the left-hand side. Does everybody see where it says palette? I don't like to call that a palette. I like to call it my toolbox. Okay? You guys ever been in your mom or dad's garage and they got those big black or red toolboxes with a bunch of pull out shelves in them? You guys ever seen those before? Okay. So if I would go right here and type in garage toolbox. Okay. You guys ever seen these before? You guys ever seen these before? Yeah. Okay. I don't know why I'm going slow. This is kind of like the toolbox. You guys are going to pull out these little drawers, and you're going to see stuff that's in there. And then those are the tools that we get to use. Are you with me? Who's understanding this so far? Okay. So here I am. This is my user interface toolbox. There's a button on there. So let's say you wanted a button. Do you think we're going to want an up, down, left, and right button? Yeah. So watch this. I'm going to put it in a button 1, button 2, and just drag it over here. Button 3 and button 4. Okay. Now, what's the problem with the buttons?
They're all down.
Yeah, they're all up on the left top side. Do we want up left? No, we probably want where? The bottom. Right? Probably the bottom. So, you guys, if you guys put anything you want in here, you guys can go get. Now, you guys are very first-time programmers, so let me teach you this. This is incredibly important. Let's say you don't know what something is. Somebody picks something that you have no idea what it is. Don't pick a button. You guys all know what buttons are. What's a spinner? Okay, so watch this. Are you ready? What is a spinner? You don't know what a spinner is, right? So watch this. Watch this. There is a question mark right here. All you have to do is click on question mark, click on more information, and now you get to read about what a spinner is. So guess what? You can self-teach yourself how to use every component in MIT. And I do it all the time, right? Last week, let me show you this. Last week, my students and I did not know how to do fusion tables. If you go down here to storage, there's a fusion tables. We hit this, right? And you read all this information. You go here to more information, and we did a lot of reading about fusion tables. A fusion table is an online database that stores data. So let's say you wanted to have high score and your score and the person's player's name and the person's player's email and the person's player's the cell phone. You could get all that information from your app and store it in the database on a fusion table. And then if you ever wanted to display high score, you go into that fusion table, you grab those high scores, and you display it back in your app. Okay, who understands that? But they're very complex. Okay, you got to learn how to do it. Yeah.
Do we put on my project?
Yep. PacAttac, period 5, quarter 2. Okay. All right, so how many people understand the question mark? That is your friend. Guys, you can go home tonight, you can log in MIT, and you can start building whatever you want. Are you with me? Okay? Now it's up to you to go learn and teach yourself. I'm done. Right now I should say, go build me PacMan. But I'm not going to do that because it's your first time and I don't want you to go through frustration, and we don't have enough time left in the quarter. Are you with me? So here's what I'm going to show you. The biggest thing that I've ever learned, the biggest help for me was how to do a layout. When I didn't understand layouts, I was terrible at apps, and they were awful. Okay? So watch this. Let's go into the drawer up here. Let's go through our drawers. You guys want to go through the drawers real quick just to take a peek what's in them? All right, layouts. These are very, very important. I'm going to show you how to do it in 3 minutes. So horizontal. If you want buttons to be next to each other, you grab a horizontal. If you want buttons to be up and down, you grab a vertical. How many people know horizontal goes left and right? How many people know vertical goes up and down? Okay. If you want something to scroll, you got a big long list, and you want it to scroll, you got horizontal scroll, you got vertical scroll. Okay. Very important to learn how to use these. I'm going to show you here in 2 minutes. Media, camcorder, camera, image picker, player. I had a student say, Mr. Richter, I want to play a song today. Okay, go get your player. Play the song with your player. All right, who's getting this? If you want PacMan to go whoop and do a sound, you put a sound into your app. Okay, I'm going to put a sound into my app because I want PacMan to make a noise. By the way, I'm going to put a player into my app because I want the PacMan music in the background. How many people would like to have the PacMan music in the background? Okay, it's very simple. I'll show you how to do it. Text to speech, This is my favorite one, so I am going to put it in there. Speech recognition. Now, do you guys notice that these are down here at the bottom? These are called non-visible components. This is basically like putting software into your app or software into your computer. If you don't have the software, guess what? You can't use it, right? If you wanted to take a picture of the player after they win, take a selfie, right? By the way, that'd be cool. You could do that. If you don't have the camera in here, guess what? Can you take a picture? No. But if you want to take a picture, what do you got to do? Just drag it over into your app, and if it goes to the bottom, that's called a non-visible component. Okay? So you guys see how I drag and drop? It's that simple. Drawing an animation. Do we want something to move? Yes. Then we need something from this box. Who wants to guess what it is? Yeah. Yep. So watch this. If I put an image sprite on here, what happens? Nothing. Guess what an image sprite has to go on? A canvas. Okay? So now I'm going to drag my canvas to the top. Okay? And I want you guys to start learning how to rename something. So, guys, you always want... Do you guys see how this is button 1, 2, 3, and 4? Is that easy to understand? No. It's very confusing. Okay? If I would show you the actual app I'm working on right now, I've got hundreds of components. Hundreds of components. Are you with me? So what I do is I teach people how to name things so that your brain understands it. All right? So we're going to go and name this guy. So you're going to call this guy CNV. What's CNV stand for? Canvas. You're going to call this Canvas game board. That's going to be the game board that PacMan's going to move around on. Who understands that? Okay. Now, do we like the size of that game board? Or is that too small? Too small, right? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to click on this. Now, you start coming over here to the right. Do you guys see how my screen 1 is populating? So this is cool. You can just click on stuff over here, rename it, and get the properties of it. If I go back over here, this becomes, the right-hand side becomes your properties list where you get to set the specific parameters and properties of your component. Okay? So you go over here, and I'm going to go height, fill parent, and I'm going to go click on width, fill parent. What is fill parent? In apps, we do fill parent all the time. Okay, why? Are all the phone sizes the same? Are all the screen sizes the same? No. So you want things to fill the parent phone. Fill it in or shrink it in. Are you with me? If the phone gets smaller, shrink and still fill it in. You don't want to set it as a size. Watch this. Okay. I don't want to go to my width and make it 250 pixels. By the way, did I teach you how big the screen is? What's the screen? 300. So watch this. Would I want to make it 300? Why not? Because some phones are not 300. Are you with me? Okay. Do you guys understand this? You don't ever set the widths and heights. Okay. You always want to go, I shouldn't say never, but yes, I'm recording. You always want to set it as a fill parent if you want it to just fill in. Okay? Who understands that? And now you can give that a background image if you want. You can give it a background color. Let's say you want the color to be blue. And let's say I wanted my PacMan. Let's go see if I can get my sprite sheet. Are you ready? So let's go to your pictures. No, let's go to your documents. And let's go to my Gimp class. And we're going to start putting in our graphic design class right now. So where's my Gimp classes? Where's my period 5, quarter 2? Where's my sprite sheets at? Sprite sheet, numbered. What is this? Yeah, there's a sprite sheet right there. I don't see my sprite sheets. Anybody see my sprite sheets anyway? Pro button. Oh, there's my buttons. Guess what? Are we going to use those buttons today? Yes, we are. Okay. Sprites. Maybe I have it in period 6. I wonder if I didn't save my... Oh, there's the cool buttons too. All right, so let's say I want this girl's sprite sheet right here. You guys probably have the PacMan one. You can hit upload, and then it'll upload that. There she is. You guys see what I did? You just hit... You go to your background image, and you hit upload, and you choose a file, and then you got to navigate to... Did I tell you guys to create folders at the beginning of the year? Yeah. Why do you create folders? So you know where your stuff is, right? Did you see me fumbling around not knowing where my Gimp, my sprite sheet was? It probably didn't get saved. Okay. There's my logo. That's cool. Okay. So let's say I go into let's say I went into 2017 Gimp classes. Where's my quarter 1? Okay. I don't see my quarter 1 anywhere. Do you guys see my quarter 1? Oh, here it is. So here's my PacAttac, right? So we're getting ready to do that. Here's my sprite sheet. All right. Animation sprites. There's our sprites that we created last. Remember I showed you that we created those? Don't see my... So here's something we created in Gimp, right? So there's something we created in Gimp right there. Remember we created that? Those blocks? That's cool. All right, so you can make whatever you want. All right? You just put it in there. Okay, now... what I want to do is put an image sprite on here, and I'm going to rename this guy IMG. What's IMG stand for? SPR. What's SPR stand for? Image Sprite PacMan. Okay? Do you guys, is there any question about what that guy's there for and why he's there? Yeah, it's the PacMan guy. Okay? So now, you know, you can give, how big is PacMan? 30 by 30. So I am going to actually go in here and say, okay, PacMan, you're 30 by 30. Okay, and I'm going to go to PacMan's image. I'm going to upload. I'm going to choose a file. And I'm going to go into PacAttac, and there's PacMan right there. Okay, there's my PacMan right there. Now, you got to figure it out. Yeah. If the person next to you knows what they're doing, can you guys help her out? What's the problem? What's it doing? Okay, then I'll show you how to do it. You can watch it. It's not. Yeah. It is? Yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah, so you probably want to go back to your computer where you have your stuff. Okay. All right, so let me show you. Right now, what we have to do is we have to parse PacMan apart because you guys have one big, huge sprite sheet, right? Can someone help her with the image? You want me to do it again? All right, so let's say I want to change the picture of PacMan. All right, so let me change the background image. So I'm going to go click on Canvas. I'm going to go to background image, upload, choose a file, and I just navigate to whatever I want. I go to my documents. You guys have to be in control of your documents. I am not going to sit here and police your documents. Okay? Then it might be the wrong type of file. What kind of a file it is. We only handle PNGs and JPEGs. Remember I taught you that in graphics class? If you're trying to upload an XCF file, guess what? Doesn't work. If you're trying to upload an ICO file or a CFO file, it's not going to work. If you're trying to upload an HTML file, guess what? It's dotted as PNG. And what did you put it in, PacMan or the background? Did you put it in PacMan? Are you trying to put it in PacMan or are you trying to put it in the background image of the canvas? You got to upload. Sure. All right. So what you guys need to do right now, okay, we have to do a little GIMP work here because your GIMP's not set up to handle PacMan. Are you ready? So let me go back and see if I can find a sprite sheet. All right, so 2017, I got to find a sprite sheet. Where do I do a search at? GIMP classes. This is quarter 2. This is period 5. All right, so I'm going to use this guy right here. Are you guys with me? Because I don't think my sprite sheet's saved. I don't know. Let me do a search real quick on my sprite sheet. Documents. And here we go. Search documents. I want sprite sheet. Let's just look up sprites.
It's still not showing.
How about Sprite? There's my sprite sheet.
There we go.
Okay. Do you guys see how, number one, do you guys see how much data that I've created in here? Do you guys see why you need to create folders and keep document folders? So you're not searching all over your godforsaken computer trying to find everything. You with me? You're wasting time. Okay? So, I'm just going to use this guy right here. I'm going to open this guy with GIMP. You guys can relate to this. You guys need to open up your sprite sheet in GIMP, okay? Thumbs up when you have that opened up in GIMP.
Wait, where's PacMan on my thing?
Yeah, everything's deleted.
Did I? What happened to
All right, so this is what I'm going to do. Watch this, okay? Remember I showed you how we have to use my favorite tool as the scalpel tool? It's this little crop tool right here. And if you guys want, you guys could select the black and hit delete, okay? And then what I normally do is go to View, Show Grid, Image, Configure Grid, and I try to blow this up till I can figure out how big PacMan is. Are you with me? So I try to get a box that fits perfectly around PacMan. And I don't know why they have large and small PacMans in here. So you guys see the ghost down there? I don't know what size grid they used. Are you with me? You guys shouldn't have this problem because you guys should have created a 30 by 30. Are you with me? So this is not my sheet, so this is going to be a little bit of a problem. All right, so what I'm going to do in here is you go get the scalpel tool, and you're just going to go up here and put a box around PacMan, double click, there it is, file export as, and you want to give this a really simple name like Pac1. You got to give it a number, okay? You got to give it a number. Because we're going to run a clock and go Pac 1, 2, 3, Pac 1, 2, 3, Pac 1, 2, 3. Are you with me? Okay, you're going to hit export. All right, and I'm going to hit Control Z. I'm going to go get Pac 2. Double click. File export as pac2.png. Does it have to be a PNG? Yes. Because it has alpha channels. Control Z that, and then I'm going to go get the third guy over here. Double click. Okay. File export as pac3.png. Okay. And that's put in my period 5 sprite sheet folder. Okay, so I know where that is now. Now I'm going to go back to my MIT. I'm going to go to PacMan, and I'm going to go to Picture, Upload, choose a file. And I can use the ones from last year, or I can use the one that I just did. So now you're going to upload Pac 1, Hit OK. Then you're going to upload again. Choose a file, Pac2. And then you're going to upload Pac3. Okay? There you go. All right, how much time do we have?
2 minutes.
Oh, we got 5 minutes. Okay, great. Let me show you how to move the buttons around then. Okay? So now we need to start using layouts. So you're going to go to your layouts, and you're going to drag in a horizontal arrangement down at the bottom, and you're going to go with fill parent. And I'm going to call this guy HA lower control panel. Okay, great. We leave it 1253. Super. We leave it 1253. Okay? And I'm going to go background color none here. And then what I'm going to do is put a table arrangement right in the middle of it. But notice it doesn't go to the middle. This is why you need table arrangements. Okay? This is why you're going to go back to this HA lower control panel. You're going to go to a line horizontal and go center. Okay? Now this guy here is a table arrangement where it lets you put, it's like a tic-tac-toe board. Are you guys with me? You guys know what a tic-tac-toe board looks like? And you can place them in different shelving systems. You with me? So I love tables. You need to make this table 3 columns by 3 rows. Okay? And now you're going to drag this guy up here. This guy goes to the bottom. This guy goes to the left. And this guy goes to the right. Who understands what I just did? Okay? And now you can start renaming these guys. This guy's going to be called BTN up. Okay? I'm going to go get an image, upload, choose a file. I'm going to go get my up arrow. That looks awesome. Okay? I'm going to go to my text, and I'm going to delete it because I don't want text on there because people know that is an up arrow. Okay? And I need to hit backspace, delete. There you go. And then I'm just going to keep doing that for BTN left, BTN right, BTN down. Are you with me?
Yeah. Are you recording this?
Yes, I'm recording this. Okay. So this guy is called BTN left. And I give it a very specific name. What's BTN stand for? Button. Is that hard to understand?
No.
You always give something a 3-letter prefix. Because you could have LBL left, or you could have LBL first name and say, hey, enter your first name here. And then over here, you could have a text box that says, get your first name. And over here, it could be LBL first name. Over here, it could be TXB first name. And now they're different. Even though they're both referring to getting your first name. Are you with me? One displays the message. One actually gets the text out of the box. Okay? So you're just going to go in here, BTN left, image, upload, choose a file. Which one's the left arrow? Boom, that guy right there. Okay. You're going to go over here to the text and delete it. Okay, that looks nice. This guy's going to be called what? BTN down, image, choose a file. Okay. Where's my down arrow at? Okay. This is not hard. Are you guys thinking this is too hard? No, it's not that hard. All you have to do is create. This guy is called BTN right.
Wait, so is that a table arrangement?
That's a table arrangement. Yes, it is. That's what I talked about. There's my BTN right. Go to your text, hit delete. There you go. Is that a good looking control panel?
Nice.
Does that look like something that can move PacMan around the screen?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's say we wanted to go to the internet. Could we go to the internet and Google a PacMan game board? This is a copyright law, but could we do it? Yes, as long as we don't publish it. If you go to images, right? Let's say I like this guy, right? Ooh, I like. Bye. If you have to leave, go. Okay. Could you go get one of these boards? How do you save? It automatically saves. It automatically saves. All you have to do is exit out, and it will automatically save your work. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Who learned something today? Probably a whole lot. Who knows what a layout is? Why do you use layouts? Helps you center things, arrange things, get them on the left, right.
I thought that was a PacMan arcade thing.